This is Cody in quarantine, but I'm out walking like a free person because that's what free people do. People often say that science tells you to do this, but science cannot tell you what ought to be because science can only tell us what is. Scientists tell us what ought to be. And the thing is, scientists disagree about a lot of things. Same way with doctors. Doctors can tell you what to do, but a lot of doctors disagree. And so ultimately, it's up to us to figure out what's best for us because we're adults. And that's what adults do. So next time somebody says, science tells you to wear a mask and science tells you to stay home, science can tell you that so many people are dying and that masks might lessen the number of people dying. But science cannot give you any kind of moral claim whatsoever. That's your job. So if you believe in your heart and in your conscience that you ought to be wearing a mask, then do it. If you believe that you ought to be loving your neighbor by not lying to them, if you believe that masks are not very helpful, then you should be loving your neighbor as your conscience tells you to do and not wear a mask. So just remember, science cannot tell you what ought to be. It can only tell you what is. And don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise.